down here. Welcome to my closet.
Before we get started, just a reminder that these videos are made for doll collectors or people buying dolls for other people. This is not a video for children. Thank you very much for listening. Hello Internet, my name is Kelsey. Welcome back to my closet. Today I have something pretty interesting. Something that I didn't hear of even when it first came out. Maybe some of you haven't heard of it either. So that's why I wanted to make sure I share this unboxing with you. Today we're going to have a look at Disney's Star Darlings. The Star Darling dolls were an original IP from Disney that came out in 2015. Not only did they make dolls, but they had books and an animated series as well, even an app. Each of the Star Darlings had a unique personality, and their books and animated series taught lessons to younger children. The original doll line consisted of 5 different dolls, who each had a corresponding novel. Of course, I know nothing about the novels or the web series. I was really just interested in the doll. And I picked Sage in particular because I love the color purple. With all that being said, let's get started on unboxing her. She's been in this box for 5 years. Alright, so before we actually open her up, I just want to have a look at the box real quick. Besides the fact that these dolls have inset eyes and really nice clothes and hair, I mean, they just look really pretty in the box. I also love the space motif going on. These are cute too, the little star windows on the sides of the box. Well, the other side doesn't have that, but so this is Sage. Sage is described as intelligent, bold, and intuitive. And the front of the box says, a born leader. Something weird about these dolls from what I've seen is that all of their last names are Starling, but I don't think that all of them are supposed to be sisters. I mean, like I said, I've never seen the series or read any of the books. I didn't even know that these existed until I saw another doll reviewer talk about them. I'm not sure who it was, but the reason I became interested in finding and getting Sage is because I'd never seen this series before, this doll line before, and when that other doll reviewer talked about it on their channel, I was like, wow, that's something that I missed out on and I want to get. So I picked her up on Mercari, which is my secondary choice of finding discontinued dolls after eBay. And she was a pretty good deal for something new in the box that has been out of production for 5 years. So I think that's as much as I can say about the box. Let's start opening it. Alright, so here's Sage still attached to the cardboard from her box. She comes with this power crystal ring. Kind of reminds me of something out of Sailor Moon, which I'm a sucker for because I love Sailor Moon. She also comes with an ID card from her school, and that is part of the whole story behind these dolls, and I guess the story in the web series is that they go to an all-girls school, and they have magic powers and grant wishes, and they fight evil. So yeah, pretty Sailor Moony, if I do say so myself. Get this plastic thing without cutting her hair. Okay, so Sage is now out of her box. And like I said, the reason I picked her out of all the Star Darlings dolls is because she has a purple theme and that is my favorite color. So I figured what better one to pick than her. Her hair, she has major box hair from being in that box for so long. It's not supposed to be split like pigtails in the back, but it kind of is. Also, her curls, like, they're huge and they're solid. But I like the giant curls. They're... Oh, she lost her necklace. Where'd it go? This necklace is super loose, so I think it's gonna come off probably several times while we're doing this. Anyway, like I was saying, I like the big curls even if they're kind of crunchy. Maybe I'll try to soften them just with my fingers, but I don't really want to brush them out. She does have a little crown headband and some braids going across her hairline. And like I said, part of the reason why I liked these dolls when I saw them and finally discovered them is the inset eyes. Also the fact that, obviously, you can just tell that they are Disney dolls. Like, her face is so tangled, frozen, kind of Disney face shape, which I think is nice on a doll that's not a Disney princess doll. It's like she should be a Disney princess, but she's not. But that's okay. What's interesting, too, about their inset eyes is that they have, like, molded eyelids. If you can see that they're, like, it's actually sticking out over her eye a little bit, which gives an extra level of dimension. Which, yeah, not something a lot of other dolls do. At least not to the extent that these do. These have really defined eyelids. She's also got like a pearly kind of finish on her face. It's not super noticeable, but it looked more noticeable in the package rather than now that she's out. Oh, and there goes her necklace. I might just take it off because I feel like it's gonna keep falling off. Her skin down here too has that pearly finish, and it reminds me of Rainbow High, the way that the pearly finish is, if you need something to compare it to. That's what this looks like. She has an actual molded collarbone, which is something I've never seen before. Like, this is really weird. Her clothes are really cute too. I love the spacey stars and silver and purple. I mean, I'm just loving all the colors and designs of this doll because, like I said, I love purple, I love space, I love Disney. It's like a triple threat. What's interesting too, though, is her arms. Like, her neck and chest area and her face are like a regular Caucasian skin tone, but then her arms and hand are like this pearlescent peach, I guess. Like, I don't know, that's really weird. Like, why? It's not like she's supposed to be wearing gloves or anything. She has a shirt. I don't understand that. Now I'm curious to see if it goes down her body. Oh. Okay. So her body is kind of... Oh, wow. I don't know if you can really see that or if the lighting in here is casting a shadow. But there's, like, right here, a very slow fade from, like, white to peach on her back. Very strange. Something I have definitely never seen before on a doll. So her dress has 2 layers. Oh, I really like that layer. It's nice, smooth, metallic. And then you've got the tulle kind of piece, and then she's got leggings that are separate. And her shoes. Whoa! Her shoes come off and then... Nope, the socks don't. The socks are attached to the leggings. The other good thing about these dolls that I liked right away was the articulation. So you've got the head turning, not too much tilting. She does not have earring holes, I'm just noticing. Movement at the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, the hip, and the knee. And that is a jointed knee. It's a very shallow joint, that's the word I'm looking for. but it's there. It's not a snap. Nothing at the ankles, from what I just saw when I took her shoes off. Part of my journey as a new doll collector has been trying to find dolls to fill my collection with, you know, things that are interesting, things that are different, and just things that I think are pretty. And this happens to be one of those things. So if you're like me and you happen to miss out on these or didn't know that they existed and you like how she looks, then you might want to pick one of her up or maybe one of her friends. I know there were a couple of series of these dolls. I picked this particular Sage because she had the purple hair. The second series, I think they gave her brown hair with like purple highlights, but I like the full purple better. That's just my preference. The other dolls are cute too. I was thinking about Scarlet. I don't know if I'm gonna pick up Scarlet, but if I do, I'll make another video. And of course, like I said, she is discontinued, as are all of her friends, so you'll have to buy them secondhand. But they're not super expensive. New in the box, I paid $30 for Sage. I've seen her cheaper, I've seen her slightly more expensive, and I've even seen out of the box ones that were decent priced and in decent shape. It's all up to your own preference at that point. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed my little chat about Sage, then please leave me a comment. You can subscribe to the channel if you're interested in dolls and doll collecting, and maybe give me a thumbs up. She would give me a thumbs up, but she can't put her thumb up. So the best she can do is a hand up. And share this video with your friends who might collect dolls, or be interested in finding something for somebody else. Until next time, bye-bye!